The greatest money heist, the Banco Central burglary in Fortaleza, Brazil. In 2005, the bustling city of Fortaleza, Brazil, witnessed a heist so audacious and meticulously planned that it still leaves investigators and citizens in awe. This is the story of the Banco Central burglary, a theft of epic proportions that involved underground tunnels, ingenious tactics, and a staggering loot of $70 million in cash. Months before the heist, a group of criminals posing as legitimate businessmen rented a house near the Banco Central building. They claimed to be running a landscaping company, a ruse so convincing that neighbors often saw them unloading gardening tools and supplies. But beneath the surface, a far more sinister operation was underway. The gang, led by a mastermind whose identity remains shrouded in mystery, began constructing a 256-foot-long underground tunnel. It was no ordinary tunnel. It had wooden supports, electric lights, and even ventilation systems. Their destination? The vault of the Banco Central, which held stacks of untraceable cash. For 3 months, the gang worked in shifts, digging through soil and rock to reach the vault. They operated in near silence, using manual tools to avoid drawing attention. The planning was flawless. They even accounted for the thickness of the bank's concrete flooring, bringing specialized equipment to penetrate it. Finally, in early August 2005, they broke through the vault's floor, a move as daring as it was precise. Over a weekend, when the bank was closed, the gang entered the vault and began loading bags with cash. By the time they left, they had stolen 3.5 tons of money in Brazilian reais, the equivalent of $70 million at the time. The crime was discovered on Monday morning, leaving authorities stunned. The vault was intact, the alarms hadn't been triggered, and there was no sign of forced entry until investigators found the hole in the floor. It was a heist so perfect that it initially seemed impossible. Local authorities launched one of the largest manhunts in Brazil's history. Suspicion fell on the rented house near the bank, but by the time police arrived, the gang had vanished. Some of the gang members started spending extravagantly, drawing attention to themselves. Others turned on their accomplices, leading to arrests and recoveries of portions of the stolen money. Despite multiple arrests, much of the money was never found. The mastermind behind the operation disappeared, leaving behind questions that remain unanswered to this day.